Well, here we go. The second the second day to talk about strategies of war, and I'm starting again with that vision coming from Jeremiah 23:18. Who has stood in the counsel of the Lord and has perceived and heard His word? We don't want to be content with less, if that's a possibility. Some people really enjoy and go for public validation and number of views, and it's okay if that's what the Lord wants to use them in. But there are few that actually what they want is the closest to Him, the closest to His strategies, to know what is said in the counsel of the Lord. It's beautiful. That's perfect. That's a place where no matter what the battle is, that's where I want to be. Thank you, Lord. So we talked about some strategies, and it's important as you intercede, as the Lord brings things that you pray for, and the power of God flows through you to know things. Because sometimes, yes, you intercede for something, you are so sure this is it, and things don't happen that way. Okay? So you learn strategies. Just look at Him, not at what's happening down here. Look at Him. If He is absolutely okay, on the throne, in control, just smile. Yeah, it's been a while since you smiled, isn't it? So, another strategy. It's called do not change the original assignment. And there is that example with Balaam that we used before, and we talked about that. And because the Lord said, I don't want you to go, this guy wants you to curse my people Israel, and don't go. And Balaam insisted on. And later on, we read that he was offered some financial rewards. He loved the gold. And, oh, poor Balaam. So he insisted, and then he heard, quote unquote, from the Lord, oh, go now, but say what I tell you to say. And then, the thing with the donkey and the angel of the Lord with the sword ready to kill him. The donkey saved Balaam's life. So no, God is not yes and no. No. Obviously, he heard wrongly because the heart was not right. Okay? He heard wrongly. So that's why the angel came and to stop him. His foolish walk and going in disobedience, right? So that's one thing, but there's another one, and that caught my attention. So I'm going to read that to you. I don't know how familiar you are with the Old Testament, First Kings, and you know this. I said this several times. I love the Old Testament. I've been in the Word and reading and analyzing and going through the interpretation of the names. So, but anyway, 1 Kings 13:11. Now an old prophet dwelt in Bethel, and his sons came and told him all the works that the man of God had done that day in Bethel. Now the story starts before there was some idolatry going on, and God sends this man of God, a prophet, and speaks against that idolatry, and some powerful sign happens there. I think the king was there and he saw that. So the man of God did exactly what the Lord sent him to do. Don't think we have the name of this man of God. Obviously was very prophetic, walked in obedience to the Lord. Now this old prophet heard the amazing, powerful manifestation that this man of God did. This old prophet heard it from his kids, he says, his sons. And their father, so this is old prophet, said to them, which way did he go? For his sons had seen which way the man of God went, who came from Judah. Then he said to his sons, saddle the donkey for me. So they saddled the donkey for him, and he rode on it and went after the man of God and found him sitting under an oak. Then he said to him, are you the man of God who came from Judah? And he said, I am. So identity, good. He knew who he was. He knew why he came. And next, verse 15. Then he, the old prophet, said to him, come home with me and eat bread. And the man of God said, I cannot return with you, nor go in with you, neither can I eat bread, nor drink water with you in this place. For I have been told by the word of the Lord, you shall not eat bread, nor drink water there, nor return by going the way you came. So to go back on a different way, no eating or drinking. Okay, that was the word. Now the old prophet says, he said to him, I too am a prophet, as you are. And an angel spoke to me by the word of the Lord, saying, bring him back with you to your house, that he may eat bread and drink water. Parenthesis, this is one of the hardest phrases that you will read in the word. In parentheses, he says, he was lying to him. Wow! He was lying to him. So, and the man of God ends up to listen to that, goes, eat, drinks, and then the old prophet actually now starts speaking that a lion will eat him up. So, wow, what a story. You know, but what I'm learning from that, see, when the temptation from the enemy comes from, let's call it the dark side, you know, the enemy threatens you, you're gonna die, you're gonna get cancer, you're gonna do this, and you recognize that, it's actually fairly easy to spot. And by the Spirit of God, by faith in the Word, you stand against that. But when the test like this comes from another prophet, maybe another son, what do? It changed your assignment. It changed your direction. Are you going to doubt what the Lord told you to do initially? Now, I do see people that the Lord said, you stand on this, you know, and other people say, well, it's not like that. It's okay. God sees your heart. You know? And they changed the original assignment. So what do you do? That's a hard test. Okay, that's difficult. Okay, my suggestion to you is, you figure that, you'll discern now because you learn strategies. Okay, you'll discern. So I don't want you to confront negatively your brother. Okay. That's the devil, brother. So, okay. But at the same time, you don't have to jump to do that, to agree with that. You can safely say, I will pray about it. just push him away. No. So, brother, I see your compassion, your understanding, but the Father got me. I mean, He started this in me, and I trust Him. So I'll go with Him. I'll continue. But thank you for caring. Right. So, well, if you want to be much more direct and cutting, go ahead. Maybe it's going to help that person that tries to change the assignment. It's going to help to see, man, hold on, what am I saying? Which side I am? I'm God's side, or, the world side, or whatever, people's side. So maybe it's going to wake up. So very important about initial original assignment. You have to know if the Lord gave you something, He sticks to His word, and so do you.